Yes. Technical difficulties averted.
That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Everything is turned.
I preach. I don't mean that literally.
I freeze out.
Oh, you're fine.
It's a little warm. It's gonna get a
Hey,
little
I'm married.
warm.
Hey, I'm married. I throw them out all the time.
What's up, Bleacher Bum? Woo! Hey, Steph, let us know how it sounds on the mic. Another good day. We're fishing cat boys. The cats are ready for some football picks. Guess that's going.
Bring it.
Better. Get it right. Looks better. More personable. We got a lot of good stuff for you, though. And we got breaking news. I mean, it's an incredible feat that happened today. Good stuff happened today. Or actually, it happened like last night. Anybody watching the Tiger game would have seen that it was a pretty incredible feat. So we'll have that story for you here very soon. So, but as a matter of fact, some of your free picks today should be over. So we're going to go to scoreboard, the BBS Bleacher Bumz scoreboard.
I'm afraid to see up.
Well, bottom of 8th inning. Let's see if we got it. Oh yeah. So Kansas City money line over Detroit. We went solid with this was today's picks. They were earlier in the day. Kansas City over Detroit, and I think we're looking pretty good, wouldn't you say?
I'd say it's going to come to fruition.
So we got
and the Tigers have another error.
Yeah, what's going on with them, man?
Horrible.
It's not been good. Not been good at all. But we are going to go to our results. Got a sound update. Sounds like a bad phone connection. How does it sound now? We'll find out. We'll have to get our own mics. But she'll keep us updated on it. Obviously, we're just throwing this out there to the people, basically as we speak. We've had some crazy motorcycle situations, so we're putting old Jason in the hot seat. So we put him in early. Didn't wait till football season. He's kind of been stuck here. Because stranded. So why not have our football insider do all the great things? Good stuff. Okay, so we got our results from yesterday. There we go. So yesterday we went 6-2, 6-2, 1-1 overall. 3-0 in the best bets. Yeah, I know. When we're right on it, it sounds fine. So, anyway, so I'll just have to speak up, be a little bit louder than usual. So, on our free bets, we had Cincinnati money line over the Yankees. That was a plus 290. probably the biggest win of the year for us. Went on a limb. Everything kind of worked itself out to where this should happen, and it did. We won 4-3. Took the win there. San Francisco -1.5 over Zona. Plus money there. Win 13-0. Hated nil.
No, I love it.
You love it?
He's getting ready for the Premier League.
Yeah, the
He's starting
Premier
up
League.
here.
Yeah. Houston money line over the Angels. Another win. Bingo bongo.
Yes, yeah.
Now, best bets 3, 2, 1, and 1. One was a did not play. It was postponed. Yeah. Then we had Kansas City money line first 5 innings over Detroit is a push. It was 3-3 after 5, so nothing happened there. But we had Pittsburgh Miami under 8.5. It ended up at 5. Won that. Cleveland money line first 5 innings over the White Sox, a win there 4-0. Kansas City, Minnesota money line first 5 innings over Milwaukee. That was a loss 5-2, and then Kansas City over Detroit lost 7-5. And we got some crazy news about that game. Then we had obviously the push, and then Houston money line over the Angels 6-5. So that's where we are with the best bets, the results, free picks, and everything for you from yesterday. Now we've got an incredible story here. I absolutely positively cannot believe that this happened, but it did.
Truth is strange.
Yes, truth
Certainly.
is stranger than fiction. Now Miggy is not his. He hasn't been known for his speed. Anybody in Detroit could tell you that he could be the slowest ball player that may have ever played. Well, this guy, Sid Green.
I just had to bring that up because I know you're a Pittsburgh fan. So
Yeah,
I love
Sid Green was a very thin.
Liberty
looking-
University. Don't follow.
Oh, there you go. There's
Yes,
some
yes.
Sid Bream history. Oh yeah, now she won't leave you alone. Miss Kitty's going to be picking some football games here. I think she'll do a lot better than somebody I do know. So I definitely think she's going to have the picks for here. Anyway, Miggy. They're saying he's a lot like Ricky Henderson. He actually stole third base. I mean, it's officially, wouldn't you call it that? Yeah, he stole third, and then he kind of he lumbered home, as they would say. So this comes from 97 won the ticket. Steph was she was giving us the news on that one. Yeah, Tigers win 7-5, and a lot of it had to do with that incredible steal. Now, if you watch the play, I think the catcher thought he had he kind of did. He kind of had all day to take his time, throw Miggy out. Miggy had a jump that I think you or I could have stolen.
Ricky Henderson.
Oh yeah, I mean he looked around. Nobody had his back. Nobody thought he would do this. The pitcher's ignoring him. Game is tight, and he just decided to take it. He did. He stole base. Plus, he hits his 494th home run. Pretty incredible.
And he was weird.
Yeah.
I hate the baby tree.
No.
That's just me.
Old school, man. Well, also in the news, Stevie Eiserman is making some noise. He's stocking up on the D. They just brought in that new goalie. Actually, I think we got 2 goalies. One, I think, from the Blues, and we've got one from.
They got Ben Trout.
Yes. Yep.
Really good.
But as they say, yeah. As Steve, he's continuing his makeover with the Detroit Wings defense with the signing of a free agent Ben Sherratt. Sherratt got 4 years, $19 million. seeing that kind of stuff. I'm telling you.
Yep, I hope so.
Working out to an average annual value of $4.75 million a year. He also signed defenseman. God, I've seen more dots in the Motley Crue title than Oli Mata. And each A, which there's 3 of them, have 2 dots over each A.
I bet
Six.
Oli sings better.
Oh,
Meal,
yeah. No, it's actually Vince Neil. If you haven't been to the latest stadium tour, he is now known as Vince Neil. Tommy apparently decided to start calling him that, and Vince didn't like it, tackled him into a stage prop, broke his ribs. It's a disaster. That stadium tour, I don't know. Anybody going to go check that out? But anyway, Charlotte, 31, is a veteran of 489 games, 6'3", 234 big ones, man. Dude, that's a big dude, man. Yep. And he shoots left. Like Mata, Charlotte gives the wing depth on the left side. He and Mata project to fill out the top 4 with a challenge likely from the 2021 first round pick, Simon Edmondson. Yeah, looking good, guys. Looking good. Detroit might be back. But now, he also grabbed the left wing, Dominic Kubalik. He's a free agency pickup. He received a 2-year, $5 million deal, which works out to obviously 2.5. Kubalik is 6'2". Now he's a little guy, 179 pounds. They're gonna bump him around a little. It's okay. He's got that 6'2" Thunder guy that's with him. He posted 30 goals as a rookie with the Blackhawks in 19 and 20, and 62 goals, 116 points, 202 games. Now, he's the second forward signed by Eiserman on the first day of free agency, joining Andrew Coop, who we also picked up. He's a center. I mean, it just goes on and on. This guy, we knew he was going to do it sooner or later. But now, he really didn't wait till the free agency the free agency started. He just jumped right in it. Like, as soon as they blew the whistle, let's go. And he called it his beautiful list. So he just picks up Andrew Coop. He's an Ann Arbor native who played at Michigan. Projects to center the second line, a spot the Red Wings have long needed to address. Pius Sutter and Robbie Fabbari are among those who have played there in recent seasons. But in Coop, the Wings gain a player who most recently performed the duties with the New York Rangers. Coop spent most of his 483 career games with the Jets. The deal is for 5 years, $28 million, which works out to about 5.6. That seems high. It seems on the high side, but the trade-offs come in not being a long-term deal. So Eiserman has been adamant about having flexibility since being named the GM in April of 2019. So bravo to Mr. Eiserman. Eiserman, absolutely. Well, you know what's around the corner, right? Football. Yes. But we got something just before football. Yep. The rosters have rolled out. Yes. Old boy is, I've always been one to kind of pick the underdog. I don't know why it is. Just love the underdog. But anyway, I don't know who's going to be the underdog here. It's usually the National League, but got some good names. American League starting pitchers, Ohtani leads off. I think he may even probably start the All-Star game. Then we got Verlander, who has made another trip to the All-Star game. Very cool. Derrick Cole, who's been getting beat up lately. I don't know. I mean, the record says he's okay. Boy, I'll tell you. I don't know if I'd put him on. But he's on the list. Shane Shane McClanahan from the Rays, Nestor Cortez Jr. from the Yankees, Alex Manoah, which thank God they put him in. He totally deserves it. Familiar with Alex?
I am not.
Okay, Alex was my hero list. He was the rookie, and I watched him pitch his first game. This week throws like 100 miles per hour when he kind of feels like it. He averages between 70 or 97 and 92, but he'll pop 100 sometimes. He's a beast, and his record, I think, is 8-1. He's just you can't catch up to him. Really, you're about to see a tail come through any minute. Crazy cat. Really, seriously, want to be a star?
There we go. This could be your big break.
Your big break.
Oh boy.
Miss B.
Oh, look at that.
Yep. She's good at picking games. Kitty White Shoes candidate.
Oh.
She is easily immune. Anyway, Paul Blackburn from the A's, Martin Perez from the Rangers, Framber Valdez from Houston rounds out the starters. Now, are they each going to pitch an inning? I guess
That's the way it
that's
seems to go.
I know.
Yeah.
The relievers: Clay Holmes, Emmanuel Class, Gregory Soto from the Tigers.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think he deserves it. The one Tiger game I went to this year, he closed out the game. That dude was lighting it up right. George Lopez, Jorge
Jorge
Lopez
Lopez.
from Baltimore. You don't think he's Jorge? Latin American.
Yeah.
All right. Well, nationally, you got some incredible pitchers. Clayton Kershaw, which is starting to, I think he's starting to kind of taking a dip. Hasn't been that good this year, but he made the starting rotation. Sandy Alcantara, Corbin Burns, Luis Castillo, Max Fried, my Atlanta Braves guy, Tony Johnson, another Dodger, Joe Musgrove are your starters. Now we come in with your relievers: Edwin Diaz, Josh Hader, Ryan Helsley, David Bednar, and Joe Mancini from the Diamond. Each league starting pitcher for the All-Star game have been announced, and on Monday we're going to get the order of where we're going to hit. American League designated hitter Jordan Alvarez from the Astros. I still don't like Houston as a do you still feel it kind of like that when you hear about them? Kind of picture them in the National League?
No. Orlando.
That's
wishful
all you
thinking,
want.
but
I know.
nice
I don't
to
know.
see him end his career.
I always said I
Whether
liked
that
them in
happens
their wild uniforms. Remember the jerseys? They were
Oh.
like the cream skull. It had all those rainbow
Yeah.
colors.
Probably the best jersey ever.
I would love a
Loved
Nolan Ryan
Yo,
jersey of that.
right. Yep.
Great jersey.
Or great DG.
There you
Throwback.
go.
Love DG.
Throwback. Yeah. Throwbacks. Jose Trevino from the Yankees. Luis Arias from Minnesota. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. I'm sorry, Luis is the second baseman. Jose Trevino is the catcher. Shortstop, Andres Jimenez from Cleveland. Third base, Jose Ramirez. Outfielder, George Springer coming in. Good for him. Outfielder, Brian Buxton from the Twins. Andrew Benintendi from Kansas City. Benintendi.
It's
Yeah,
Italian.
he got the pop.
Hope he's not hot. My wife would be crazy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
That's right. Jesus.
Lovely Leslie.
Lovely
Yes.
Leslie. Kyle Tucker from the Astros. Outfielder. Rodriguez from the Mariners. A lot of names you're not used to hearing. Rough going.
George Springer, he's no relation to Derrick.
No.
Okay.
But I'd like to think he is.
Okay.
National League DH, William Contreras from the Braves. Catcher, Travis Arnold from the Braves. First baseman, Alonso, who is also going to be in the home run derby again. Going for 3 in a row. First base, CJ Cron, an old tiger. Second base, Jeff McNeil from the Mets. Dansby Swanson from the Braves. Short, Nolan Arendt from Cards. Third base. Now your outfielder rounds out Kyle Schwarber from the Phils.
Schwarber.
Juan Soto from the Nationals. Starling Marte from the Mets. Ian Happ from the Cubs.
I always loved him.
Yeah?
Really good player.
Yep.
Yeah, the Pirates.
Now, American League and National League All-Star starters. Now, our backup. Your All-Star. Okay, here's your All-Star starters. Those were all the reserves. Some good names, but now we get into the good stuff. Catcher, Alonso Kirk from the Blue Jays. First base, Vladimir Guerrero. DG2. Second base, Jose Altuve. Shortstop, Tim Anderson. Third base, Rafael Devers. Outfielder, Aaron Judge. Outfielder, Mike Trout. Outfielder,
Giancarlo.
Carlos Stanton from the
Joey.
Yankees. And then your DH is going to be Otani. I made a big mistake last year picking him in the home run derby. Yeah. But I thought he had National League starters. Wilson Contreras of the Cubs. First baseman Paul Goldschmidt of the Cards. Second base Jazz. That's really his name.
That name, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm.
Sounds like a porn name.
It does.
Well, I don't say that.
Coming to the stage, Jazz Chisholm. It does. Trey Turner, shortstop. Third base, Manny Machado. Outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfielder, Mookie Betts. Outfielder, Rock. What'd you got? What?
Okay.
Okay. Designated hitter, Bryce Harper. We're gonna try something. We're doing this on the fly. Is that any better? Okay. I gotta learn to do this left-handed. We're on the fly today. Anyway, those are your 2022 Major League Baseball All-Stars. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Next Monday, isn't it? Next Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Absolutely. What's that? Well, it's between us. Oh, well, yeah, I got to learn left-handed. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I was kidding.
Thanks for the feedback stuff.
Yeah, BBF, Bleacher Bum Sports, is presented to you by Members Mark Extra Large Consumer Foods. They owe us some money. And, of course, Gatorade, you owe us some money. Pete Alonso is aiming for a 3-peat, and he'll be going this all night. This is the batting. The All-Star first baseman, has been victorious back-to-back home run derbies, winning his first title in Cleveland in 19, then defending his title in Colorado. God, imagine the bombs there. He earned his second career All-Star bid this year, tallying 23 home runs and 72 RBIs so far. Third Derby win. Alonso would tie Ken Griffey Jr. for the most in Major League. Pretty badass. Albert Pujols. He's still a beast. But this is it for him. So if you guys are a Pujols fan, you need to go check him out because this is it. Last time you're going to see him teeing off. I almost got a warm spot for that. I almost want to see him win.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Cardinals first baseman was a special selection for the 22 All-Star game, along with Tigers first baseman Miggy Cabrera. He'll be in the spotlight on Monday as he enters his fifth home run derby and chases first.
They don't have a base stealing.
Dude.
We could get Miggy in that.
Yeah.
He'd be interesting.
He would be. Like they time you from home to first and maybe home to
Wheels
second,
that he showed last night.
Oh,
wow.
You guys, you got to check out the video. It is
right.
Even Ricky Henderson is commenting on it. When he's commenting, it's pretty impressive. So, now we got Kyle Schwarber. He's one of the hottest hitters. He'll look to keep things going at Home Run Derby. He was named the NFL Player of the Month for June after crushing 12 home runs and driving in 27 runs. That momentum is carried into July as Schwarber is up and National League leading 28 dingers this season.
He has more than the Tigers team combined, doesn't he?
I'm telling you what, we're going to have to look that up. This is his first home run derby debut. Kind of pulling for him. I don't want to see people. Need somebody new. Ronald Acuna Jr., Atlanta Braves. He's missed the team's 2021 World Series run after suffering a torn ACL. He made his 2022 debut in late April. His return to All-Star form, contributing homers, 22 RBIs, 18 stolen bases, and 56. Fans showed how much they wanted to see Acuna in the All-Star game, making him the National League's leading vote getter. Juan Soto from the Nationals. They say he'll be one of the top players to watch this year. He earned his second straight All-Star appearance as a reserve. The 23-year-old outfielder has been a bright spot for the last place match, hitting 18 homers along with 40 RBIs. Kind of one of the underdogs. But like Acuna, Soto's first home run derby ended in the semifinals against Alonso, this time in 21. Now, Soto is looking to get past his National League East counterpart and lift the home run derby. Rounding out, we got Julio Rodriguez from the Mariners. He's making his All-Star and home run derby debut. He's only 20. Damn. He's doing things that haven't been done at his age since Ken Griffey Jr., who won the Derby 3 times with Seattle. With 15 home runs and 21 steals this year, Rodriguez is on his way to a 30-30 season. So that rounds out our home run derby.
Haven't heard any updates on striking.
Oh, you know, good
I
point.
wondered if they had.
That's a really good. Well, yeah. Well, for Spain, for the first time since '80, Dodger Stadium will host the but the concession guys, they said yesterday they're the backbone of our tourism and sports industry. Yet many struggle to stay housed and make ends meet. They often live with economic uncertainty because of the quality of jobs very poor. No worker should have to continue living like this. co-president of Unite here, Local 11. Those are the people that are in charge of the concession. And it still kind of looks like it could happen. Like thousands of ballpark workers across the country, Local 11's members are a vital yet unappreciated part of what makes our game great. They deserve to be treated fairly and will continue to have the 1,200 members of the MLBPA behind.
I don't know about you, but see if we go on strike. I think it'd be interesting.
It'll give us something to talk about.
Sure thing.
Do it like right as like the game's starting to be pretty. Because you know, then they'd be like, stop. What do you guys want? What do you want? Boom, let's do it. Okay, you guys want. Because they're not going to fire everybody. You know, they always, you know, I don't
They're
wanna get fired.
organized.
You
Maybe
know,
it could work for them. I mean, I
yeah.
couldn't imagine.
No. You know, so many people think I don't fire them. If you get the whole damn place to do it, they're not going to fire you because what are they going to do? Fire you all? And now they got even a bigger problem. We need to all get together and say, here's how we do it. Walk out. They would be stopping you. It would not be good. Anyway, so Sunday night will feature the draft and the home run derby on Monday. The All-Star game will be. So they've got time to figure it out. But as of now, it looks like they still good.
Go. Walk out.
You really
Walk
wanna
out.
see it.
Walk out. I'd love it. I think it'd be great. Especially with that cool LA crowd.
Well, we you know, we knew this was going to come sooner or later. The Blue Jays fired their manager, Charlie Montoyo. Again, you know, they were doing so well, but they fired him on today and promoted bench coach John Schneider to interim manager for the remainder of the season. AAA manager Casey Candale was named interim bench coach. He is the 13th manager in Blue Jay history and the first from Puerto Rico. Montoyo went 236 and 236 in parts of 4 seasons. Toronto beat Philly on Tuesday to staff a 4-game losing streak and improve, which would put them in a playoffs as a wild card team in the season. Ended now, despite being in fourth place in the standings. They went 3-9 in July. Then they went 1-6 on a road trip against Oakland, which has the worst record in the majors. We felt that Toronto hit because we were picking them in some of our games lately. You know, it's because we weren't winning the game with Bleacher Bumz that they completely did.
That could be. Could have
They
actually
probably
factored
got
into
wind
it.
that Bleacher Bumz picked up. You guys, they got through. We got it. It was very possible. So he's out. Coach coming in, the bench coach, and they're just going to deal with it. So that is what it is. Anyway, Chris Sale returns to the mound for the Red Sox. Takes a step in the right direction during his 3-2 walk. Chris Sale, he worked 5 scoreless innings in his stage 2, but the bullpen could not hold down a 2-run lead in the 3-2 loss to the Rays. Sale out all season with a fracture in his right rib cage. Allowed 3 hits, 1 walk, struck out 5. The lefty reached 97 miles an hour on a fastball during the 78 pitch. Good job.
Good.
Really good. 33-year-old Sale can boost the chance in the playoffs. This was just the 10th start for Boston. So just the overall strength towards the end of the game. I kind of felt better as it went on. Being able to have my best stuff and powerful stuff, feeling strong in the fourth position. It's nice. I'll keep building off that and we'll try to string wins together. Well, see what happens.
Red Sox.
Red Sox. All right. here. Uh-oh. Adam Silver is in favor of lowering the NBA. They're coming out of high school and they're playing, dude. How much? What are you gonna? What are they gonna come in like right fresh out of middle school, like when they graduate?
LeBron probably.
Oh yeah, he could have. The change will be made in the upcoming CBA. NBA commissioner said that Tuesday he is hopeful there will be a change in the NBA age limit in the next collective bargaining agreement, calling it the right thing to do. Not sure how this is even. I think there's an opportunity to change it, Silver said during his annual conference at the conclusion of the league's Board of Governors meeting during the league. It's based on larger conversations than just whether we go from 19 to 18. But I'm on record. When I balance all these various considerations, I think it would be the right thing to do, and I'm hopeful that that's a change we make in the next collective bargaining cycle, which will happen in the next couple years. This isn't the first time the idea of changing the age limit has come up in the recent years, including negotiations between the NBA and National Basketball Players Association a few years ago that ultimately broke. I don't know. I still think that they're just not true.
No.
I think in certain sports, you could maybe get away with it. I don't know.
When you were talking about Henry Rogers,
Oh, yeah.
These young guys.
They do. They do.
They get them on the straight. These guys' careers over. Play. Wrong.
All right.
Yeah, boring it. I don't know. I mean, the one guy that came out of high school, well, besides LeBron, remember Daryl Dawkins, Dr. Funkenstein. Dr. Funkenstein was Daryl Griffin. Chocolate Thunder. Chocolate Thunder. God, I miss Chocolate Thunder. Daryl Dawkins.
Big 12 Commissioner Brett Gilmore for all options considering incoming Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yorkman said that the conference is exploring all the options when it comes to further expansion, including the possibility of adding Pac-12 schools. We're open for business. Talk to us. Come. Let's do this. And optionally, it is good. And we are venting through all of them. I think it's fair to say I've received a lot of phone calls, a lot of interest. We're exploring those levels of interest. Nothing is empty. I don't know. These mega conferences are starting to worry. I mean, all these smaller schools are just not.
You're not going to be able to compete. It's the way it's going.
Well, Texas Tech is about to unload some serious $200 million football stadium. Is planning a $200 million project consisting of new 4-story building in the south end zone that will include locker rooms, offices, coaches, and field level club area for the Red Raiders. Will go through before games. Now that building will enclose the south end of Jonas AT&T Stadium and connect by a sky bridge to the school's sports performance center. It's already planned 2-story Womble football center that will replace it. It'll be as great as a layout as you will see in college football, with the practice field location, the indoor practice facility, and then the connection to the stadium. Texas Tech Athletic Director Kirby Holtz said, while revitalizing the south end of the zone, the project will also preserve the school's main double key scoreboard. The new double key scoreboard, which will be slightly larger than the original installed in 1917, will be a top 4-story building flanked on each side by bell towers and video.
Everything is bigger in Texas.
Everything's
That's what they say.
bigger in Texas. Well, now that I've bored the shit out of you with pointless stories, tell you, um, we had a triple on the Nerfy, the no runs first inning. We had Atlanta, New York Mets. Um, they already concluded 0 there. Milwaukee and Minnesota, a big old goose egg there. Now we're waiting on the Reds and Yankees tonight. And that's actually the best out of the three. So we might be looking at a 3-team bing, bam, boom, parlay, dog. And that's what we got here. Tonight, we travel to the Big Apple. The Reds have already had success. Yankees. Okay. Luis Severino is their ace. Okay, he's going out. No one touched. He has a 13-2 record in the Nerf. Guy's just a badass. He's 41-13 to the Nerf since 2018. Track. Servino's true potential comes when he's a home favorite, where he's an amazing 24-3 to the Nerf. Servino performs exceptionally well against team leadoff hitters, holding them to a measly .159 average. Trevino is 1-0 to the Nerfy against the Reds already. This is how he's done in the Masters. The first three guys, first three batters. Tyler McQuinn, 0 for 2. Brandon Drury, 0 for 2. Tommy John, 1 for 2. Now the Reds enter. They enter as the worst first inning hitting team in baseball. That's and their 42 plate appearances, they're hitting for that is an incredible average. .103. Basically, wow. Bats is getting a hit. It ain't happening. This has also led them to rank first in soft contact rate at 39% and first in strikeout percentage, 38% overall. The Reds will counter with their 34-year-old veteran Mike Minor. He has spent most of his career on below-average teams, the Athletic Reds, allowing him to fly under the Nerfy radar. Nobody wants to pick those games. Minor comes into this game, though. He is 6-1 with the Nerfies, but is elite and a Hall of Fame Nerfy candidate. Since 2019, he's 32-7 to the Nerfy. When facing batters in the first time through the order, he's holding them to a shitty 1.190 average. And here's how these the first four have done. Aaron Judge, 0 for 3. DJ 2 for 17. 0 for 9. Gleyber Torres, 0 for 5. Now, it should be noted, the Yankees power hitter stars Giancarlo Stanton is entering a slump. He's going 4 for 21 in the past week. So I don't see him being an issue either. The Reds on the Nerfy are going. They're on a tear. They're 10-0 to the Nerfy in their last 10 games. And right behind them are the Yankees, who are 7-3. That said, back to Trevino to continue his Nerfy dominance as a home favorite and Minor to strengthen his let's hit this tonight. If you pick one pick, take the Red Yankees first inning, no run. There's nothing, 0, bang, bam, boom. Minus 130, with that. You're not going to get better than that. That should be a best bet all day. Pick 2, money line. Billy, you're getting plus 100 over the I'm telling you, Blue Jays are getting. Now, Blue Jays may be coming out going, let's get a win for our bench coach. Very possible, and I think that's why we're getting a money line of basically a buck for fun. Just to pick them at the Vegas. We've got a line in. But we're going to do something a little wild today. We're going to bet on the Phillies despite the fact that they're missing 2 of their best hitters due to their vaccination status. We're vaccinated again. Can't go to Toronto without your vaccination. Whatever. Tired, dude. I'm still seeing people like McDonald's workers. They're still wearing masks. There's still places wearing masks. They really are. These owners or whatever, they are really. They're bringing. Well, that's very
had a
well.
guy come on in a high low today outside. He had a mask.
So he probably was just like,
He was outside. I think he likes the mask.
like the mask.
And in some cases, if the mask is good for certain.
You know, I just learned something. Correct me, I am wrong. Yeah. So, but the vaccination, I guess that's a whole different. The fact of the matter is, Philly comes so close to upsetting Toronto yesterday, thanks to 6 hits from the bottom of the 5th inning, or no, the bottom of the bottom 5 of the order. The top 4 of the order, headlined by Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Hopkins, and Nick Alonso. That's our boy from man. I know we really shouldn't have got rid of them. They only got 1 hit. So given what we're seeing from the weaker hitters here, I have confidence in things are going to turn around against Ross. That's the right-hander owns 4.13 ERA, very sour, .400 on base level. On contact, giving up a ball hit at least 95 miles per hour on nearly 40% of all pitches. On top of all this, the Blue Jays own just a 105 WRC plus over the last week and a 107 WRC plus over the last 2 weeks. They've been incredibly average and will have to compete against one of the strongest pitchers in the National League. And a player who got snubbed by the All-Star. I had this guy, man. We bet him all year. Mr. Zach Wheeler. This just has upset written all over it, if you want to call it upset. So, but Dodgers Cardinals under 8. Okay, 7:45 game time. I'll always be on this guy's bandwagon. I don't know what it is about. It is about Adam Wainwright. He's just one of these veterans that you just want to fight. Super good dude. All his interviews are like, he's not arrogant. I know he gives a lot of his money away. He owns a 3.15 ERA. However, he doesn't induce a ton of hard contact, mainly due to how fast he throws. That said, his opponent will be Tony Godwin. And the Los Angeles Dodgers on Wednesday. And I think Godwin's been a little lucky, though, as well. But it's 2.89 ERA and 1.6 ERA. Still both stellar. He will keep the Cardinal bat. Now, in the last month, both of these teams have been above the 100 WRC plus mark, and they've done their fair share of damage off the right. However, with the consistency of both these pitchers on the hill, they should be able to go under the total and at least on the side of St. Louis. The kicker in this game is the Cardinals and Dodgers both boast a top 6 FIP in the MLB in the last month. They should have more than enough to hold their opponent in check late in the game. Take the under 8 in this one. Play it to 7.5, but try to find 8. Shop around, you'll find 8. It's out there. It's about 50. Do it. Do it. Pick 4, Athletics. Here we go again. We're taking these Athletics again. We're not picking Athletics and Rangers first 5 innings. It's a tough one. Under 4 runs. I've seen 3.5. That's too risky. 4 will at least get you a foot. We're looking at 2-1 first 5. There's not going to be many runs scored. They had a very high-scoring affair, and they find after Tuesday night, last night, high-scoring affair, the Oakland Athletics and the Rangers may find themselves in the midst of a pitcher's duel. I never thought I would say that with the Athletics, but we are. The A's lone All-Star representative, Paul Blackburn, going to the All-Star game. Will take the mound. He wants to show his shit. He wants to show his stuff off. He's against John Gray, and both pitchers are pitching in their stronger split situation. Blackburn has advanced a 1.28 ERA and a 2.90 FIP in the 10 road starts. That's badass on the road. He's got something about being on the road he likes. He did get roughed up his last start against the Astros, but again, the Astros. But now that he's back on road, it should be safe to say trust Blackburn to continue with solid road work.
Yeah, I think he likes to per diem on the road.
Does he?
I think so. That's why.
Well, he's also taking on an offense that's been in the bottom WRC plus against right-handed pitchers. The Rangers' offense is posted at 112 WRC plus at home against right-handed pitchers over the past couple weeks, but Blackburn may neutralize the recent. On the other side, Gray brings a 3.80 ERA to this matchup. This is 2.15 FIP and a 2.53 X FIP at home. Gray should have a solid opportunity to improve on home ERA with his offense. That's way, especially on the road against right-handed pitchers. They just have a problem. Pitchers and it's the total for the first 5 is set at 4. Your odds are minus 1-2. The reasonable value for what could be a good pitcher. Both bullpens had their issues this season, especially the age. So this is a solid way to get the same value as the full game total. Play this to minus 130 or better, but playing at 3.5 runs to risk. Let it sit at 4. If they hit 2-2, 3-1, put all the game. And this might be a good play to take the no run. Next thought. We're looking at the first 5 4. Very good chance of both. There's a little teaser there for you. All right. Last game. Yeah. 2 more games on the chart there, and there's a lot of reason we don't have a lot of games. A lot of them have already been played. So, you did go to the website where the picks should have been posted, and therefore you to see, you will see that you should have had the picks in early. We had them in very, very early, well before. So, best bet outdoor in our packages. Go check it. So we got a couple more here for you. These are obviously the later games because some of the games already been played. We got the Astros money over the Angels, and if you're going to give me an Astros plus money, think about it. Now, the Angels do have Ohtani, and whenever Ohtani's on the mound, that's a scary situation. But I've got a funny feeling here. When I got a funny feeling, go with that. He's been incredible today, but he hasn't given up an earned run in over a month. Now that's scary. And that is why the Astros are plus money. That's why you might lose this pick. The more I'm thinking about it now. Just joking. I got reason. But it's not what we're doing here. We're taking, but rather what the Angels are not. They're not hitting. They can't hit the damn ball. Trout was in some crazy. He got out of his slump. He was like open. I mean, and the dude's in the All-Star game. How does that happen? You know, and I don't like that about the All-Star game. It's like, who is playing good now? Because if you're not a big name, you're never going to play. Right. Anyway, so Ohtani's been lights out, and this brings up another possible no runs first inning. Like, over the last 2 weeks, Angels ranked dead last in WRC plus with on-base average and isolated power. They're striking out about once every 3 at bats and have just 1 win over their last 10. Now you start seeing where I'm going with it, right? Track on the fact that Mike Trout left last night with a back injury and will likely miss Wednesday's night matchup, which is tonight. And this makes the Astros even more appealing as an underdog. Christian Javier takes the mound for Houston, and he's really broken out in this year. The right-hander has a 2.47 ERA, while opponents have just a 175 extra batting average. Javier owns an elite 34.1 strikeout rate. Now, you know what that's going to do to the Angels. It's going to light them up. The perfect recipe for success against the slumping Angels squad. Javier's strikeouts tonight are 4.5. Take the over 4.5 strikeouts for Javier. The Angels cannot hit the damn ball. They're striking out once every 3 at bats. He's going to get at least 5 innings. So take the over 4.5 strikeouts for Mr. Javier as we go through this. Little side bet. Anyway, the Astros offense has also been red hot in July. They sit second in both WRC and on-base in both isolated power and walk rate. They're disciplined and won't make mistakes. All this is to say, I think Houston has a huge upper hand against Otani. It has the clear advantage both at the plate and in the pen. Number one bullpen, ERA versus LA 20. Dude, now you're starting to see why Houston probably should be favored. The only reason LA is being favored is because like one guy's not good. I don't think it'll stop anytime soon. Grab the Astros underdog. Good. Last one of the night. Anyway, before we go through this, I'd like to thank Mr. Jason Cox, who is going to be our newest member to our football weekends. We're going to come up with a show for you. We're going to pick winners for you. That's what we're going to do as long as Jason Cox wants to be in the mix, which I think he's in the mix. So Scotty gets out of his funk of COVID. Yeah, and Doctor gives him the okay to go back to doing what he does. It's been nice to have Jason make the time go by and help out wherever he can. Chicago White Sox -1.5 over Cleveland. Luis Gelato will get the ball from the Sox. Struggles this season. So this could be interesting, but the righty, he's only 5 for 5 this season, coming to this with a 5 ERA, allowing 5 runs in his last start against the lonely Tigers. Adding to that is the fact that the bullpen is thinned out from the first 2 games of the series so far. They'll need a great start from Gelato. Doesn't it sound like gelato? Doesn't it sound like Jello? Giolito pudding? Or like Giolito gelato jello. I'd like a lime gelato with a little bit of Jack Daniels in it. Anyway, gelato. It hasn't helped matters that the White Sox haven't seen their offense take a step back. They come into the Wednesday ranking the first in the league in runs scored for 9 innings, while ranking in the bottom 5 of baseball in home runs and on OPS. Despite their high team average and the low strikeout rate, it hasn't seemed to translate into much success. Jose Abreu continues to be one of the best hitters in the AL, while Luis Robert, 49 RBIs, remains dangerous. Over the last week, though, plenty of hitters are over 300, and despite the win-loss record, they remain dangerous. Aaron Savali will be getting the ball for the Guardians. As he looks to salvage what has been a rough go for things this season. The righty, who's been one of the best pitchers over his career, comes into this with a 2.5 record and a 6.2 ERA. Yeesh. Coming off one of the best starts of the season, though. Valley could be trying to find success. Lineup started this season looking strong, but has fallen off recently. It's still ranked in the top half of baseball in runs scored for 9 innings in average. While ranking near the bottom of the league in home runs, their saving grace this season has been having the lowest strikeout rate in all of baseball. Jose Ramirez continues to be one of the best hitters in all of baseball. An emergence of Andres Gimenez has only made this lineup deeper and more dangerous. We had 2 dangerous. The White Sox didn't look great over the first 2 games of the series, but after grabbing the win in the second game of their doubleheader, they'll see some confidence and momentum going in their way to grab the win on Wednesday. Gelato has struggled this season, but still has been far more efficient than Savali. I like a little line in my Savali, along with my tortilla minus gelato. White Sox becoming healthier and healthier with each passing game. Their offense seems primed to lead the way. White Sox have been better away from home than home. They have been better away from home than at home this season. as well as with the series coming against Minnesota. They will have more on the line to grab with the win if it's one. White Sox -1.5. I want to thank you guys for being here.
Right.
And a lot of thanks go to Buddy Jason.
Thank you.
Scotty, get well.
Yep.
Win some money tonight. We'll get you with your results tomorrow. Best bets are at our website, www.bleacherbumsports.com. That's what they speak. Gotta get bet. You get better.
Guys, win enough money to retire.
There you go. It's what it's about, man. We're staying above 500. That's doing this line of work. And let's put more money. Have a great night. See you tomorrow, and later.